Yeah. So, to the continuation of the previous video class, I'm taking this video class. We are in admission of a partner, and we have to take into account 6 aspects before going into the problematic portion of admission of a partner. And what are the 6 aspects? The aspects are: first one is distribution of reserves, undistributed profits or losses, whatever it may be. Okay. And the second thing is new profit sharing ratio. And the third one is sacrificing ratio. And the fourth one is revaluation of assets and liabilities. The fifth one is treatment of goodwill. And the sixth one is adjustment of capitals according to new profit sharing ratio of a new partner. These are the 6 aspects that we will come across. And we must learn these 6 aspects before going to the admission of a partner. And one by one, I'm going to tell you in brief. The first one is, when you come across reserves and undistributed profits or losses, whatever it may be, what we have to do. The reserves and the undistributed profits or losses we have to distribute to old partners in their old profit sharing ratio before admission of a partner. Before admission of a partner, we have to distribute them. And what is the accounting treatment? Various reserves account data, profit and loss account data to old partners' capital accounts. We have to distribute them in their old profit sharing ratio. Whenever you come across loss, the same thing also we have to distribute to old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. And the accounting treatment is old partners capital account data to profit and loss account. Okay, like this, we have to take into account and we have to pass journal entries for the first aspect. Coming to the second aspect, that is calculation of new profit sharing ratio. This is very, very important because when you are admitting a partner into the partnership business, you must first of all calculate the new profit sharing ratio for future purpose. Unless otherwise you won't calculate the new profit sharing ratio, you cannot be in a position to distribute the profits or losses, whatever it may be in the future. So that's why you have to give concentration and you have to give importance for this new profit sharing ratio. So the new profit sharing ratio, how you will come across. When the old partners, when they give one some share to the new partner, the new profit sharing ratio we have to calculate in this way. First of all, we have to take into account the total profit as one. And from the total profit, what is the share that you are giving to the new partner or incoming partner, you have to deduct that. And in the remaining profit, what is your share? What is the old share of the partners? You have to take into account, thereby you come to know about the new profit sharing ratio. Okay. For example, AB are the partners and they are going to take into account the C partner. AB people, they are sharing in the ratio 3:2. That is, the old ratio is 3:2. Okay, when you are admitting C and when you are giving 1/5 share to him, then how to find out the new profit sharing ratio? We have to find out the new profit sharing ratio in this manner. You have to take the total profit as 1, and from that total profit, you have to deduct the new partner's share. That is 1/5. So when you deduct it, you will come across 4/5. In this remainder, what is the share of me and what is the share of me? Like that, A and B, they have to look after. So remainder into 3/5. That is 4/5 into 3/5. Okay, it comes to 12/25. Similarly, 2 by 5 into 4 by 5, it comes to 8 by 25. And equalizing this C share, it will be 5 by 25. So the new profit sharing ratio is 12 is to 8 is to 5. In that manner, you have to calculate the new profit sharing ratio. Sometimes the partners will surrender some value. The partners, they will surrender some share from their old profit sharing ratio. In that case, how you will find out the new profit sharing ratio? Okay, whatever it may be, the surrender portion we have to take into account and we have to add that. Before that, how much is the surrender value? First of all, you have to take into account of the existing partners. After taking into account the surrender portion, you have to take into account, you have to add the two surrender portions. Thereby, you are going to get the new profit sharing ratio of the third party, that is the new partner. And after that, whatever it may be, the old share minus the surrendered share, you are going to get the new share. So in that way also you can calculate the new profit sharing ratio. This is the second aspect. This is the second aspect. And in this second aspect, only calculation part only it will be. You won't come across any journal entries. Now coming to third, that is third aspect, means sacrificing ratio. Okay, how you will come to know about the sacrificing ratio? Old ratio minus new ratio is nothing but sacrificing ratio. So what is this old ratio? What is this new ratio? In the problem, you will come across old ratio as well as new ratio. They will give old ratio of the old partners as well as new ratio when a partner joins. So old ratio minus new ratio will give you the sacrificing ratio. And if you add these two sacrificing ratios, automatically you are going to get the share of the new partner or the incoming partner. Okay. And this sacrificing ratio, you will come across in a rare circumstance. In a rare circumstance. Okay, when you want to learn and when you want to see, then you must have the old ratio of the old partners as well as the new ratio of the partners, including the new incoming part. Then only you can come to know about the sacrificing ratio. Then, after that, this is the third aspect, and after that, you are going for the fourth aspect. That is nothing but revaluation of assets and liabilities. When any partner, when he joins the partnership business, automatically the values of the assets and liabilities, they will change. And when they are changing, what we have to do? We have to transfer to a separate account known as revaluation account. Whatever it may be, the changes that we come across. Okay, thereby you'll come to know about the profit amount or the loss amount, and whatever it may be, the profit amount or loss amount, you have to distribute among the old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. Mind it. Okay, now what is the accounting treatment that we come across? When an asset value increases, it should be credited. The entry is asset account debtor to revaluation account. And when an asset value, when it is decreasing, it should be debited to the revaluation account. So the entry is revaluation account debtor to asset account. Next, when we come across the liabilities, whenever a liability decreases, it should be credited. So there, the liability account debtor to revaluation account. That is the accounting treatment. Whenever any liability increases, it should be debited. The entry is revaluation account debtor to liability account. So whatever it may be, the changes that we come across among the assets and liabilities as we are transferring to revaluation account, you will come across the profit amount or the loss amount. And this profit amount or loss amount you have to distribute to old partners in their old profit sharing ratio. When you come across profit, revaluation account debtor to old partners capital accounts, and when you come across reverse the entry, old partners capital account debtor to revaluation account. And with this profit amount or loss amount, whatever it may be, the capitals of the old partners, they will change. Suppose if the partners, if they want to keep the capitals as it is without any change, then you are supposed to prepare one more account that is nothing but memorandum revaluation. Memorandum revaluation account is nothing but a continuation for revaluation account. When you want to prepare revaluation, memorandum revaluation account, first of all, you have to prepare revaluation account, then only you have to go for memorandum of revaluation. In this memorandum of revaluation account, whatever it may be the debit items, you have to show that on the credit side, and whatever it may be the credit items, you have to show that on the debit side. And whatever it may be the difference, whether you come across a positive difference or negative difference, it should be transferred to all the partners in the new profit sharing ratio. So in that case, the capitals of the old partners, they won't change. They will appear as it is. How they are in the old balance sheet, they will appear in the same way. Why? Because we are nullifying the profit with the loss, or loss with the profit. So thereby, the effect will be neutral, and the capital accounts of the old partners, they won't change. This is how you will come across when you go for revaluation of assets and liabilities. And after that, we'll come across this goodwill, treatment of goodwill. Goodwill is nothing but the name and fame of a business or the reputation of a business, and it will help in carrying out the business. Okay, it is nothing but an encouragement to earn profit amount. That's why all the forms of business organizations, they will give much importance for goodwill. And it should be in limits. It should not exceed the limits. Whenever it is exceeding, okay, the ultimate way is to write off the goodwill amount. Goodwill is an intangible asset. That is, we cannot see with our naked eye, but we can feel. And the treatment of goodwill in admission of partner, it will be in 4 types. Okay, and this goodwill, it will continue in this partnership accounts. That is, you will come across goodwill in admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner. Like how you will come across revaluation account in all the 3 cases. Compulsory, you will come across revaluation account and goodwill treatment. But the treatment between admission of a partner and retirement of a partner is entirely different. Mind it. And when you go for admission of a partner, the treatment of goodwill, it will be in 4 ways. When the incoming partner, when he gives some amount to the old partners privately in the form of goodwill, then there is no necessity for you to take that into the books of accounts, because he is giving privately. Okay, that is one method, one way of treatment. The second thing is, we'll call that thing as premium method. Okay, what is this premium method and how the goodwill amount? The goodwill amount, that is the incoming partner, he will give some extra cash amount apart from the capital amount to the partners in the form of goodwill. And whatever it may be, the extra amount that was paid by the incoming partner, we have to treat that as goodwill or premium. And this goodwill amount, it should, whenever he brings in the form of cash, the old partner, they'll treat that as goodwill and they'll distribute among themselves in their old profit sharing ratio. Okay, the peculiarity is they'll share that, but they won't take that. So it means that the goodwill will be in the business. Okay, this is the first case that you'll come across in premium method. And the second case is, whatever it may be, the cash amount that was brought in by the incoming partner in the form of goodwill. Okay, the existing partners, they will distribute that and they'll withdraw the cash amount. See the picture. So when they are withdrawing the cash, okay, you won't come across goodwill in the business, because the partners, they are taking the cash amount. In that case, what is the treatment? Cash account debtor to goodwill account. The first entry is cash account debtor to goodwill account. The second entry, goodwill account debtor to old partners capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. And so when they are withdrawing that, okay, old partners capital account debtor to cash account. Old partners capital account debtor to cash account when they are withdrawing. This is about the premium method. And after that, you will come across the next method, that is nothing but revaluation method. So what is this revaluation method? Instead of bringing cash into the business, the incoming partner, he will create or he will raise some amount as goodwill. And whenever he is raising, the old partner, they will distribute that in their old profit sharing ratio. And the accounting treatment is goodwill account debtor to old partners capital accounts in their old profit sharing ratio. This is nothing but the revaluation account. And after this, you'll come across memorandum revaluation account. So what is this memorandum revaluation account? So whatever it may be, the raised amount by the incoming partner, okay, immediately they will write off. When you are writing off the goodwill amount, you have to distribute the goodwill amount to all the partners, including the incoming partner. Including the incoming partner, you have to distribute that. And what is the accounting treatment that you will come across? Goodwill account debtor to old partners capital accounts. That is the first one. And the next one is all partners capital account debtor to goodwill account in their new profit sharing ratio. In their new profit sharing ratio, you have to write off. So when you are writing off, automatically you won't come across goodwill amount in the balance sheet in the new form of the new form. This is the fifth one that we come across. And after that, you'll come across the sixth aspect, that is very important aspect, is nothing but adjustment of capitals according to the new profit sharing ratio. Here in this case, we have to first of all calculate the new profit sharing ratio. And we have to see how much capital it was brought in by the new partner. And according to that, you have to find out the total profit. And the old partners, according to the new profit sharing ratio, they have to distribute that amount among themselves. And whatever it may be, the distributed amount, they will appear as capitals. Then the old partners, what they will do is, they will compare the old capital amount and the new capital amount. If old capital amount is more than new capital amount, whatever it may be, the excess amount that we come across or that they come across, they will withdraw. They will withdraw in the form of cash. Okay, and vice versa. Suppose if the new amount is more, if the new capital amount is more than old capital amount, then it is their duty to bring some cash into the business. Like this, you'll come across the sixth aspect. Unless otherwise you won't calculate or you won't solve these six aspects, you cannot go for any problem or problematic portion. That's why when you are going for partnership businesses, it is compulsory that you have to go for working notes. Unless otherwise you won't go for working notes, you cannot be able to solve. So I'm instructing all the people who are going to learn. First of all, when you are going for partnership business, be careful about this. All the people, they have to go for working notes. They have to show the working notes. Then only they have to go for the solution or the solving of the problem. So what will happen if we won't give the working notes? It indicates that you have copied from other persons. When you go for working notes, the person who is valuing your paper, he can able to understand, this man, he had done something. He has some brain and he has something in his mind. So working notes is compulsory when you are going for partnership business. whatever it may be, whether you take admission of a partner, retirement of a partner, death of a partner, whatever it may be the topic, compulsory you have to write the working notes. And this is the thing that I want to tell you all. And 1 to 10 times, I'm repeating, don't take it in a jovial manner. Whatever it may be the problem, whether it may be a small problem or a big problem, first of all, try to go for the procedure, but don't anticipate and don't go for the answer, please. Okay, whether the procedure is correct or wrong, whether I'm going correctly the steps, whether I'm writing the procedure in a correct way or not, keep concentration on that. Let the answer be anything. And don't discuss after completion of your examination. Array, I got this answer, I got this answer. So thereby you come across a confusion whether my answer is correct or his answer is correct. So don't be of that opinion. Keep your concentration on the procedure, learn the procedure and go for the procedure. Let the answer be anything. And the persons who are evaluating your paper, they look after the procedure but not the answer. But not the answer. This is what I want to tell you all. Okay. So with this, I'm completing, and tomorrow I'm going to take another good topic as a video class. Until then, good night.